to move this to the level it's at now, oh my God, it's just like somebody's lit a fire in the pit of hell and I've got to put it out, And the catalyst this morning, the catalyst to move me forward to this was a gentleman called Mark Steele. He's a legendary, he works in the field of radiation and weaponry, all that kind of stuff. So it went from that. Basically, I just found out what happens with Mark and the councils, and it was just a general conversation. And he said, "You do realise Birmingham City Council are a terrorist organisation?" And as soon as he said that, my ears, I said, "Excuse me." And then he just started reeling it all off, and we all went into the 5G masts and the LED street lighting and the ULEZ cameras and all of it, and it just blew me away. And then from that, he went on to energy companies, utility companies, the water board, and how corrupt the whole corporative system is, So that's where we're at now. They're just all bullies, and I can't stand it. I've got to, And then we break down to the spawn of the pond, which is bailiffs and all that kind of shit, you know what I mean? And dealing with that, and that in itself harps back into the mental health issue, because bailiffs are like horrible little rats, and what they do is they target the vulnerable. So if you're a woman on your own, or if you're an old person, or you are suffering with mental health, they target that, and that's how they win, through fear. And I can't stand it.
I'm 100% with you. We've seen a couple of bailiffs off.
Yeah.
Quoting, asking the police, so what legal training have you got to tell me that that's a legal document? Because it's not a legal document. So, cough.
I know. And you would think they would learn, are we going to come back with a warrant? And it's like, it's on an iPad. It's like, no, if you have a warrant, it needs to be on paper, signed by the judge with a wet signature. Unless you have that, tatty bye. And also, while you're there, do you have the agreement through GDPR for EDF or, Npower or whoever, British Gas, to use my private and personal details while you're there, because you've broken the data protection out there? Oh, by the way, do you have my contract with my wet signature on? No, they're not doing very well at it. And they keep going to people's, houses and properties with the same shit. And it's just, that's why they depend on fear.
Absolutely. And also, you don't have goods, you have private property.
You got it.
Yeah.
You got it.
Yeah. So that's, they are the vermin, aren't they? There isn't really any other way you can put it. Vermin.
No. And there's
pigeons.
Forthright in there. I used to think they were forthright because they just stood there all bullshit, these big fat blood bulb. They're like 1980s bouncers, do you know what I mean? But now I see through it. I realise how stupid they actually are, and they have a script to stick to, and they can't veer from it, and they just go, well, I can be here and I can come in your house. It's like, you really can't, mate. Well, the police are here. Yes, the police are here illegally. This is a civil matter. A crime hasn't been committed. There is no victim, so they are irrelevant. If they do help, then they'll be breaking section 26 of the Criminal Act. Criminal Justice Act. So
I'm of the opinion, and I think it has been proven before, but in most cases the police are actually hired by the company to turn up. So they're not actually there as police, they're there as paid actors.
Exactly, yeah. So what do they call it? An improper use of police powers, that's what it is. So breaking the law as well, and they're complicit. And the thing is, what they don't realise, because it has to be a crime for the police to be there, if they attempt to get into your property, then you are the victim. So the police need to represent you, not the bailiff.